update on the 32. Frame's been painted, front brakes have been added, brake lines have been added as well. You can see I do have the master cylinder, but I have my buddy who's gonna add an additional hole in the master cylinder for my brake switch. Other than that, all my lines are run. Suspension's back on, rear brakes are on. You can see the brakes there. Everything was painted black. So I just want to give you guys a quick look on the progress. Next thing for me to do is actually put the bell housing with the plate. The issue I'm having here is I'm waiting for my clutch so I can put my clutch on, and I'm using a hydraulic bearing, throwout bearing as well, so I'm gonna set that up. Once I do that, then I'll throw the motor and transmission back on the car, bolt that down, and then start messing with that stuff. I still gotta paint my grill, my firewall, but I'm not putting the firewall on until I finish doing some work on it. But that's gonna be going on pretty soon as well. But there you have it, guys. That's current process with 32. I had a couple buddies come over, help me carry the frame, put it in my backyard, and painted it. But like I said, all the brakes are done. Everything's set up. It's just a matter of running everything else, getting that master cylinder done, like I said. But it's getting there. Work is in progress, as you can see. Hey guys, so check this out. I just made this panel here for the seat. Remember, I had to take this one out because of the dip on it. It was interfering with the frame. So I just made this one here. Once again, give you guys little updates here at a time. I've been doing actually a lot of stuff to this car, and just haven't had time to video, to be honest. But check it out. I louvered it so it's upside down. This is where my seat is gonna be, so I might get some fresh air. Either way, I think it's pretty cool. Check out the bottom of it. Let's see if you guys can see. I'm gonna paint it black. As you can tell, the frame's painted, the transmission's in, the motor's in, the clutch is in, the brakes are done, the hydraulic clutch for the shifters for the transmissions done. That's connected as well. There's a tunnel. The only thing I haven't painted is my gas tank and the firewall in the car, but the body is back on the frame. The frame is painted black. So here's the dash. I kind of been working on this. Still got to work on the steering column. You can see it needs to be welded up, cleaned up, painted, and so forth. But the pedals are in. They're level to the floor, which would be this here on that side, which is kind of nice. Did that yesterday. Shifter, I welded the shifter onto it. So now I'm able to shift. I have it in neutral. Still need a drive shaft for it. So I was just kind of mocking this up, making sure it's gonna fit. Punched out some holes on it so I can just kind of bolt it on, just in case ever need to take it off. I can unbolt it. So yeah, that's the progress on it. What's up, everyone? So today's paint day on my firewall and gas tank. Show you guys, got the gas tank, the firewall, gonna paint it. It's been a while since I've done any videos, really since the first video. I just kind of been I have been working on the car, doing stuff on the car. The thing with that is that I've had one of my wife's friends kid helping me out, and you know, so I've had him around. Haven't been videoing anything. He's just been wanting to kind of learn how to do some of this stuff. So I just kind of been going, teaching him and stuff, like, you know, little things here and there, what to do. And so he's been actually helping me out, which has kind of been nice. If so, so I don't want to put him on video. You know, he is a young kid. He's I don't know, maybe about 13, 14, around there. So I haven't done any videos because he's been helping me, but you know, when I get a chance, you know, I'll definitely put an update. But today is paint day. Gonna definitely paint this. I'll show you guys some of the other stuff that I've done to the car, which closing up my garage soon so I can paint. But let me give you guys a look at it. Here's the car so far. There's my steering column for the car, pedal assemblies in, transmissions in, welded this on. I'm gonna have to take that off so I can paint the shifter as well, but I'll do that eventually. I just wanted to paint the firewall. There's my tunnel for my transmission. I do have it covered up so you guys can't really see it, see much of it. Another thing that I've done to it, which I'll kind of show you guys right now because I've had it covered up. I did put my, oops, give me a second there, my generators on. I had to build my own bracket. See this bracket here, to hold the generator. The generator bracket that I had did not work, so I used an original bracket that off of I don't know, I ended up buying this like on OfferUp, no, I'm sorry, eBay, and then I just kind of modified, added some steel, made my own bracket for it. I was having an issue with my pulley for my water pump. You see how close it is to the fan? Well, it was hitting, it was rubbing up against it. My belt wasn't straight either, so I had to make some adjustments to that. I also moved the motor back a 1/4 inch. That 1/4 inch actually helped me with this issue I had here, and the other issue I had was my header here was hitting my gearbox. So by moving it that 1/4 inch back, it freed up that space there, which is kind of nice. So now I'm happy with that. I don't have to modify the header or anything, so that fits good. Now the other issue I had with the car was on this side, this header was hitting my oil filter. Now this is a relocation piece that they added to it, because originally the oil filter would come out here. It would look kind of ugly if it was actually sticking out this way. But so what I did is I ended up going with a smaller oil filter. I found an oil filter for this, and it's S16 oil filter. That's what it calls for, STP S16. So the only modification I did to the header is I banged the crap out of the back of the header here because it was still hitting a little bit, but it's bolted in, it's perfect, fits, starters in. I added this dual spacer here, Offenhauser as well, matches the intake. These carbs aren't great. They're there for mock-up, just to make the car look a little bit more complete. The gasket, made the gasket. I had the kid come over and help me make the gasket, help me bolt all this stuff down, bolt the intake down, all this stuff. So that kind of helped out with that. Fittings, put these fittings in. Gonna probably use these though for temperature. That fitting, the fitting that goes on the bottom of the Chevy pump there as well. Now the other issue I was having with this setup was when I had my other bracket here, this was actually down more, and it was interfering with this here. So the belt was actually lined up right in front of the water pump. Not only was it going to interfere there, but it was going to interfere down here as well. So I wouldn't be able to run a hose. So the next thing would be, you know, obviously I'm going to paint this stuff today, but figuring out, okay, what kind of hose I can use from here to here. Hopefully there's no interference, no rubbing. I should be okay. But you know, those are the type of things that you got to kind of figure out along the way. I could move this up more, so I should be able to adjust. You can see the adjustment there. I should be able to adjust it a little bit more, move the generator up more, and if I need to, that way it doesn't hit here. But besides that, the car is moving along. Once I put the firewall in, you'll see that I had it'll look a little bit more complete. I'll put my steering shaft on as well. That would help. Another thing I'm gonna show you guys is down here. I know I kind of showed you guys before, you know, with the what I did with the I painted this panel down here, the one with the louvers. So you see those louvers there. That panel's painted. Louvers down are in. So all the brake lines, everything, all that's set up already. So is the clutch with the throwout bearing. So my thing is, like I said, like baby steps, a little at a time. But me doing my gas tank, I'll be able to put it on. I already ran my fuel pump. Let me see if you guys can see it from back here. Yeah, you see my fuel pump there, my line there. So all I got to do is connect it and then run my fuel line all the way across. Another thing I got to do is order my drive shaft. So I got to measure that, call the local drive shaft shop, let them know what I have, and then they can go ahead and make me a drive shaft for the car. So so then I can, you know, have that completed if so. But things are coming along. Unfortunately, you know, I haven't been filming the stuff I was doing. I should have, but once again, I had this kid helping me out, which has been a lot of help for me. And I just didn't want to put somebody on film that wasn't comfortable doing it. You know, especially he's barely learning. He is a kid. But hopefully you guys like the update and what's been going on with the Roadster, if so. But like I said, I'll just keep adding clips to this video here so you guys can see the progress. All right, guys. So check it out. Got my headlights primered up. Took care of that today, as you can see. Now let's go to the side of my house over here. Show you guys the progress on the gas tank and the firewall. Check it out. Freshly painted. It's been sitting out here for at least a good, I don't know, like 3 hours now. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit out for the remainder of the day and tomorrow as well. That way it gets some good drying time on it. Then I'll throw it on the car, give you guys an update on the look of that. Put my fuel pieces on that I got to put on, and continue with the build. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. But yeah, there's a fuel tank and the firewall for the car. So like I said, I'm just doing minor videos, just trying to add them. Definitely start doing some more. So after this, you know, look out for some more videos. I'll try to make as many videos as I possibly can with the build. It's been going good, and like I said, it's just haven't been filming because I have had other help, and but I definitely will give you guys
Жизнь не желает,